Hi, I'm DutchGuitarDude. Welcome to my guitar channel. Today we're going to talk about something disturbing that happened a few days ago in the katana world. Boss has released a new amp, the Katana MK2. So the question now is the MK1 an obsolete amp? We're going to talk about that in this video, and I'm going to explain why it isn't. So I have been reading a lot on our Facebook group, the Boss Katana Amps group on Facebook, and a lot on the forums on internet about the release of this new MK2 Katana. A lot of MK1 users are feeling a little bit betrayed by Boss with them putting out this new amp. It has some new features, not that very much, but we'll go into that a little bit later. But the core sound is still the same. I have made a list of the vintage MK1 Katana versus the new MK2 Katana. So let's talk about the amp models. The Katana MK1 had 5 amp models and the Katana 2 has 5 plus a variation. I've listened a lot to the variations of the 5 amps on the YouTube videos. And my guess is that Boss has used the sneaky amps from MK1 and incorporated that as 5 new variations on the basic amp channels. So if you are an MK1 user, I don't think you miss anything with the 5 variations on MK2, because you already have the sneaky amps in your amp. You can assign the sneaky amps with the Boss Tone Studio, so that shouldn't be the problem. The effects section. What Boss did, they have added new effects. The new amp, the MK2, has 65 effects. The old one, when you have installed version 3 update, you have 61 effects. So you're missing 4 effects. Shouldn't be a big problem in my opinion. With the MK2 amp you can use 5 effects at once. With the MK1 amp you can use 3 effects at once. But if you use the Librarian app from Sean Wilson, I will put a link to this app that's on the Play Store in the description of the video. Or when you use FX Floorboard, you can also use 5 effects at once. Also not a big difference. The only big difference I see is the physical amp, where you can turn the knobs independently for all 5 effects on the amp itself. While talking about the effects, I see a lot of videos mentioning the tap tempo on the amp. We had that on the MK1 too, so that's also not a difference. Another thing they have put on the MK2 is a cabinet resonance on the amp, so a physical switch which you can set on deep, vintage or modern. On the MK1 amp it's only switchable via Boss Tone Studio. Talking about cabinet resonance, I don't use it a lot. I use it to set it once, so I set it in the Tone Studio and that's it. I don't switch it every hour to get a new sound. I don't see a really added value using that switch on the amp. One thing that's really different is the stereo expanders. So when you have two MK2 katanas, you can use them together, link them, and you have stereo effects. For me, also not a problem. I use the Zoom G3 as my effects unit because it's in front of me, I can change things on the flies, and it has an excellent stereo output. More effects I think than the Boss Katana. The power amp in future that is on the MK2, I think the MK1 has kind of the same future. If you use the effect return on the backside of the Katana MK1 and you put the effect send return as last in the chain, so right before the power amp, I think you get the same results as a power amp in. Another thing I see mentioned in a lot of videos is that the functionality of the GAFC has been changed. Of course it has been changed because now you have 5 effects at once, so you can switch all 5 on and off on the GAFC. On the MK1 you can switch 3 effects in and out on the GAFC. Also mentioned in a lot of videos is the use of the expression pedal to assign the expression pedal to different parameters on the various effects or on amp controls. You can do that in MK1 too if you have installed the version 3. So to wrap it up, for me personally I think the MK1 isn't obsolete. It's a very good amp. I use it every day. I don't have any other amps. In fact, as you can see in the back, I have bought a Katana head in addition to the combo I already had, and I have even gotten the Air, which I'm gonna do a demo of very shortly. The Katana for me is the budget-friendly amp with the best sound. I don't think anything comes close in this price range, and even if you have an MK1 you still have the best amp in terms of quality versus price. So thanks for watching, keep on rocking that MK1 Katana. You can expect more patches from me for the MK1. Bye!